Top of the morning to you. Top of the bloody morning. Day 66. Still clean, still sober, still getting lean. Yesterday was huge. The last time I saw you, I was sitting inside at about this time yesterday, and I did not know how the rest of the day would go. I knew that I had an occasion. I knew that I was going to be inserting myself into a situation, willingly, that was going to have alcohol involved. But I knew there was no way around it. I was looking forward to it, but I knew that I was going to be confronted with a decision to make. And a big decision, a massive decision. And I cannot overstate that enough. It was going to be a massive decision. And lo and behold, I went to work. I went to the gym after work. I went to go and visit my dad at his hotel room. And there was a bottle of alcohol sitting on the table. And the first thing he offered me was a bourbon. And he knows where I'm at. He knows my issues. He knows the struggles I've had in the past. Probably not to the extent that you guys do. But I have opened up. Certainly more so in recent times as I've gotten older, as I've gotten a little more willing to admit my faults and to discuss those with the people closest to me. But he was just being polite. He was just doing what we do in New Zealand and Australian culture. Offering a drink. As simple as that, as harmless as that. Well, then it was up to me. Then it was up to me to decide. Are you going to take the risk? Are you going to sacrifice 65 days of sobriety that you've fought tooth and nail to achieve? It's only one drink, right? How's it going to make you feel? Do you need it? Do you feel confident enough in yourself now as a person that a drink of alcohol is actually not going to do much for you? It's not going to bring you out of your shell like it used to. It's not going to be that social lubricant that you thought you needed. And so I sat on it and I thought about it, and it took me all of about 5 seconds to run through every possible scenario that having a drink, or 2, or 5, or 10 would lead me to. And none of those scenarios seemed worth it. And I thought back to, where I was 65 days ago. And I thought, I can't risk it. And then I thought ahead to this moment right now, sitting here in the morning, coffee in hand, ready to go to work on a weekday, once again, ready to just continue with my routine, which has been working for me. I'm here, I've got no anxiety, I've got no depression about my decisions yesterday, and in fact, I actually feel the complete opposite. Last night, I spent 3 hours with my dad. We had one of the best conversations I've ever had with him. One of the most mature conversations I've ever had with him. One of the most meaningful conversations I've ever had with him. He was drinking, I was not. Couldn't give a shit. It doesn't matter. I am so grateful to have my dad. I am so grateful to have the parents I do have, to still have them in my life. And I don't need alcohol. I don't need alcohol to support that relationship. I don't. I got nervous because I get nervous before seeing anyone that I haven't seen before. It doesn't matter if they're a friend, an acquaintance, a family member, my daughters. Doesn't matter who they are. the longer I leave it between seeing someone in person that I care about, I get nervous. And in times past, alcohol, I thought, would help in those situations. Well, I got through it. Like I said, without alcohol in the picture, I had a fantastic conversation. And it just cemented my conviction behind the fact that I'm better without it. I was better last night without it. I'm better this morning without it. I don't know how I would have felt this morning if I had have had a drink. I tell myself that I would have been able to just brush it off, put it to the side and say, look, it happened, it is what it is. But I don't actually believe that's the case. I think I would have woken up this morning feeling disappointed. I'm not going to lie. The level of disappointment, I don't know exactly, I don't know exactly where that would have been, but it would have been there. It would have affected my day. And there would have been a level of risk that I would now say to myself, well, you've done it once, you can do it again, and immediately go back into self-sabotage mode. And with the progress that I've made over the last 66 days, that would have just been an absolute, just a tragedy. I mean, this morning I'm bloody tired. I got home at like 10:30 last night. I cooked some food, meal prepped for the next couple of days. I got to bed last night at probably 1:45, which is a couple of hours, well, at least 2 to 3 hours later than I normally would. So I'm woken up this morning. I've had subpar sleep. I haven't had enough, but I didn't drink last night, and that trumps any amount of tiredness. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I can deal with tiredness. I can put some Clear Eyes in, I can have a shower, I can splash my face with water, I can do what I need to do. But compare that to a hangover, and it's yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this. I wanted to make this video because I am proud of myself. I'm proud of my decisions yesterday. I'm proud that I'm just happy. I'm happy in my own skin. And my dad realised that. I said, mate, throughout the conversation, I said, look, we talked about a lot of things, man. Because obviously I've got a lot of things going on in my life. He's really looking forward to seeing my kids. He has not seen them in 5 years. That is something we have to organise for this weekend. And all going well, I will be picking up my new car today. So that's super exciting. I couldn't thank him enough for coming on board and helping me with that. But there was a moment where I said, look, man, I've got to be honest. I feel, I'm not going to drink, obviously. I told him I haven't had a smoke for 3 months. I told him about all sorts of good stuff that's going on. And I said, look, I honestly don't think I've ever felt better. I don't think I've ever felt better. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back. I'm at the gym. It's 6 p.m. It's an absolute stunner of a night. That is the colour of the sky behind me. I've actually just found this epic functional fitness area. I mean, that must be about 50 meters down there. And then when we come around this side, I mean, that's got to be at least 70 meters. So not only is this a wicked area to train at the back of the gym that I go to, but it's also an area that I can bring the camera out and not feel too nervous with everyone looking at me. So I'm going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone right now, and I'm going to create an intro clip to my latest video, which is actually going to be picking up my new car, my new wheels. So as of tonight, I will be the proud owner of a vehicle and I will show you as soon as I get it. Super excited. It's been a long time coming. I haven't owned a car, believe it or not, guys. I have not owned a vehicle. I have not had a four-wheeled vehicle in my name for 6 years. So this is pretty big for me, and I'm super excited. And I've got to go and walk to pick it up. But I'm going to listen to a podcast. It's going to be one of the most enjoyable walks I've ever had. And I have been doing some walks lately, as you guys know. But it's about an hour, so I'm going to walk for an hour. I'm going to listen to a podcast. I'm going to turn up, pay the rest of the money, jump in the car, come back here, pick up my gym bag, and then head home. And I will see you guys on the way. We are officially back in business. What a time to be alive. I am officially the owner of a car. I am driving in a car with four wheels, with air conditioning, cruise control, a boot, a trunk, so I can put all of my gym gear in it, all of my supplements, all of my absolutely everything I could ever dream of, because it's huge. Oh, guys, this is a moment, man. This is a moment. I wanted to capture it. I'm super tired. I am so tired. I got to bed at 1 o'clock in the morning last night. I got up at 6:30. You know, I've been running on adrenaline and caffeine all day. I went and trained in the gym. I walked for an hour to pick this car up. I've gone and seen my dad. He was the one who helped me get the money together to buy it. My dad is in town. I've got a car. Good things come to those who wait. I've waited a long time for this. The car is absolutely magnificent. It's a 2012 Toyota Camry. I will show you guys what it looks like in the morning. But for now, I wanted to make this video because today is a big day. This moment is huge. I feel as if everything is finally coming together. I feel as if the last 66 days of effort, of commitment, of discipline have paid off. They've led me to this point. We've gone through ups, we've gone through downs. And I've felt every second of it. And I'm feeling this right now. I'm feeling what an incredible accomplishment this is. All of the work that I've put in to get to this point mentally means that when something like this happens, I can sit in the emotion, feel it, appreciate it, feel that adrenaline, that joy, that sense that everything is slowly starting to fall into place. I'm driving on the highway, guys. Yes! Oh, mate, I've got a car. It opens up everything, opens up a whole new world. The one thing that's going through my mind at the moment, the car isn't for me as such. I was fine on a motorbike. It's so I can go and pick up my kids. I can say, right, I'm going to come and get yous. Let's go out, let's go do things. Whereas up to this point, my kids are 5 and 7. I have never had a car. And that's on me. But now I do. It's better late than never. And what an absolutely beautiful car this is. I can't wait to show you it tomorrow. It's everything I could ever ask for. It's a Toyota. It's reliable. It's roomy. It's in fantastic condition for its age, freshly serviced, and it's mine. Life is about to begin. Life is about to begin, and it begins now. I was pretty emotional this morning. I broke down. I started crying because of something that my dad said. His response to something that I'd said. And I said, that I was feeling better than I ever had. And he said, I can tell. I can tell by the way you're talking. He's seen me at my lowest. And so have you guys. And now he's here to see me at my highest. It's only going to get better from here. I saw him tonight again. I took the car around to give him a look. You can't really see too much at night, so I'm going to go back around tomorrow. We're going to hang out, the boys, and you know, I said to him, I said last night was a test for me, and I woke up this morning feeling really proud of my decision not to drink last night. And he said, that's fantastic. That's absolutely fantastic. Well done. You should be proud of yourself. And that's all I need. That's all I need to hear. Because I tell you what, I was considering having a drink last night. And it may not have turned into a relapse. It may have just been a lapse. But for me, at the moment, it's just not worth it. It is simply not worth it. And it's a choice. It's a choice that I'm going to continue to have to make. But last night I made the right one, and I will continue to make the right choice. Because I am feeling better and better and better and better as the days go on. And I don't want that to end. I am feeling more confident and more capable as the days go on. I am feeling more proud, more hopeful, more excited about everything. I love waking up in the mornings. I absolutely love it. I love that first sip of coffee in the morning. I don't necessarily like my job, but I do love waking up in the morning. And that is such a shift from where I have been in the past. It is incredible. I am getting in the best shape of my life. I am so committed to my diet that I am seeing change in my body every single day at the moment. The diet will come to an end at some point soon, but I'm not finished just yet. You remove alcohol, you remove marijuana, you remove the majority of processed, sugary, shitty foods for 60 days straight. You'll be surprised what you can achieve. You'll be surprised at what your body does. My body is my temple, and I will continue to treat it like that. Thank you for listening, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure. I'm still pinching myself that I'm actually driving a car right now. What a time to be alive. We all deserve a bit of happiness in life. I'm feeling pretty happy right now. I may be tired, but I'm happy. Good night, guys.